Ontario G1 Road Rules Practice Test. 100 questions. Question 1. A flashing green light at an intersection, where turns to the left and right are permitted, indicates A. You may turn to the left if the way is clear. B. You may proceed straight through if the way is clear. C. You may turn to the right if the way is clear. D. All of the above.
Answer D. A flashing green light means you're allowed to turn left, right, or go straight if the way is clear.
Question 2. If you miss an expressway exit, what should you do? A. Continue straight and exit at the next ramp. B. If there are no cars, you may back up. C. Stop on the shoulder and check your map. D. Make a U-turn.
Answer A. Make sure you are not creating a dangerous situation. Continue straight ahead and take the next exit.
Question 3. New drivers caught drinking and driving will receive, fill in the blank, for the first occurrence. A. A suspension for 30 days if convicted. B. An immediate driver's license suspension at the roadside for 24 hours. C. A fine of up to $500 if convicted. D. All of the above.
Answer D. Drivers of all ages in either Level 1 or Level 2 of Ontario's graduated licensing system must also have a blood alcohol level of 0 when driving. New drivers caught drinking and driving will receive an immediate driver's license suspension at the roadside for 24 hours and, if convicted, will face a fine of up to $500 and will receive a suspension period as per the novice driver escalating sanctions scheme. For the first occurrence, you will be suspended for 30 days.
Question 4. Under the Highway Traffic Act, if you are convicted of driving while your license is suspended, assuming it is your first offense, you will A. Be fined between $1,000 to $5,000. B. Be sentenced to 6 months in gaol. C. Get an additional 6-month period of suspension of driving privileges. D. Get all of the above.
Answer A. If you are convicted of driving while your license is suspended for an HTA offense, you will have to pay a fine of $1,000 to $5,000 for a first offense and $2,000 to $5,000 for a subsequent offense. A subsequent offense is when you are convicted again within 5 years. The court can order you to spend up to 6 months in jail, or you may have to pay a fine or do both. 6 months will be added to your current suspension as well.
Question 5. When may you lend your driver's license to other drivers? A. In emergencies. B. To another person who is learning to drive. C. For identification purposes only. D. Never.
Answer D. No one else is allowed to use your driver's license.
Question 6. When 15 or more demerit points have accumulated on a record, the driver's license is suspended. A. At the discretion of the ministry. B. For 3 months. C. Automatically, and for 30 days from receipt of license by MTO. D. Only if the license is not used for business purposes.
Answer C. Your license will be suspended for 30 days from the date you hand it over to the Ministry of Transportation. You can lose your license for 2 years if you fail to surrender it.
Question 7. Under all conditions, you should drive at a speed which will allow you to A. Stop within 60 meters 200 feet. B. Stop within 150 meters 500 feet. C. Stop within 90 meters 300 feet. D. Stop within a safe distance.
Answer D. Under all conditions, you should drive at a speed which will allow you to stop within a safe distance.
Question 8. When approaching a railway crossing at which an electrical or mechanical signal device is warning of the approach of a train, you must A. Stop not less than 5 meters 15 feet from the nearest rail. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Increase speed and cross tracks as quickly as possible. D. Stop not less than 1.5 meters 5 feet from the nearest rail.
Answer A. When approaching a railway crossing at which an electrical or mechanical signal device is warning of the approach of a train, you must stop at least 5 meters 15 feet from the nearest rail. Wait until the signal lights stop flashing and, if the crossing has a gate or barrier, wait until it rises before you cross the tracks.
Question 9. The use of alcohol or drugs affect the driver by impairing A. Judgment. B. Reaction time. C. Vision. D. All of the above.
Answer D. The use of alcohol or drugs affects the driver by impairing vision, judgment and reaction time.
Question 10. When a streetcar is stopped to pick up or discharge passengers, and there is a safety island, what does the law require you to do? A. Pass with caution and be ready to stop if a pedestrian makes sudden or unexpected moves. B. Pass on the left side of the streetcar. C. Stop at least 2 meters behind the safety island. D. Sound horn and pass with caution.
Answer A. Stay at least 2 meters behind the rear doors where passengers are getting off or on. This rule does not apply at stops where an area has been set aside for streetcar passengers or there is a safety island. Always pass these areas at a reasonable speed and be prepared for pedestrians to make sudden or unexpected moves.
Question 11. When approaching an intersection where a traffic signal light is red and a policeman motions you to go through, you should A. Stop to make sure he wants you to go through. B. Call the policeman's attention to the red light. C. Obey the policeman's signal and go through at once. D. Wait for the light to turn green.
Answer C. When police officers are directing traffic, you must follow their directions, even if the directions are different from traffic lights or signs.
Question 12. Which of the following classes of vehicles may carry a red light visible from the front? A. Pleasure-type motor vehicle. B. Bicycles. C. Emergency vehicles responding to a call. D. Commercial motor vehicles.
Answer C. Only emergency vehicles responding to a call may carry a red light visible from the front.
Question 13. Before leaving your car parked on the right side of the street facing a downgrade, you should A. Set your parking brake only. B. Leave your front wheels parallel to the curb. C. Turn your front wheels to the right and set your parking brake. D. Turn your front wheels to the left and set your parking brake.
Answer C. When parking facing downhill, turn your front wheels towards the curb. This will keep the vehicle from rolling into traffic if the brakes become disengaged.
Question 14. Never change lanes in traffic without A. Giving proper signal and looking to make sure the move can be made safely. B. Decreasing speed and giving the correct signal. C. Blowing your horn and looking to the rear. D. Looking into the rearview mirror only.
Answer A. Before changing lanes, you must always give proper signal and look to make sure the move can be made safely.
Question 15. Highway 407 near Toronto is A. An expressway to the USA. B. A new highway. C. The longest highway in Ontario. D. An express toll route pay-toll highway.
Answer D. Highway 407 is an express toll route paid toll highway and you have to pay to be able to use it.
Question 16. If you are a driver aged 19 or under and within the first 6 months of receiving your G2 license, how many passengers are you allowed to carry between midnight and 5 a.m.? A. 1 passenger aged 19 or under, no restrictions for passengers 20 and over. B. 2 passengers aged 19 or under. C. No passengers aged 19 or under. D. 3 passengers aged 19 or under.
Answer A. Please pay attention to how long a teenage driver has had the license. If S. He is in her first 6 months, which is the case in this question. S. He is only allowed to carry 1 passenger aged 19 or under. After S. He has been a G2 driver for more than 6 months. The limitation is extended to 3 passengers aged 19 or under.
Question 17. Drivers who don't follow the stopping requirements at a school crossing may receive A. A substantial fine and 1 demerit point. B. 1 year of jail time and 6 demerit points. C. A fine of $400 to $2,000 and 6 demerit points. D. A substantial fine and 3 demerit points.
Answer D. Where a school crossing guard displays a red and white stop sign, you must stop before reaching the crossing and remain stopped until all persons, including the school crossing guard, have cleared the whole roadway and it is safe to proceed. Drivers who don't follow the stopping requirements may receive a substantial fine and get 3 demerit points.
Question 18. When lights are required, drivers are required to use low-beam headlights. A. Within 150 meters of an oncoming vehicle. B. Within 300 meters of an oncoming vehicle. C. Within 1 kilometer of an oncoming vehicle. D. This is a safety practice, not a law.
Answer A. Cut down glare at night by following the rules of the road for vehicle lights. Use your low-beam headlights within 150 meters of an oncoming vehicle.
Question 19. The Ministry of Transportation may suspend a license after a 9 demerit point interview for a fully licensed driver. A. If a driver does not have at least 5 years driving experience. B. If the license is not needed for business reasons. C. The ministry is not permitted to suspend a license before the 15-point level is reached. D. If a driver fails to give satisfactory reasons why their license should not be suspended.
Answer D. As a fully licensed driver, you may have to go to an interview to discuss your record.